Growing up in a world of rapid change, Gen Z isn't just adapting, they're leading. From e-commerce empires to sustainable innovations, this generation is building businesses on their own terms. Some are turning TikTok fame into million-dollar empires, while others are launching eco-friendly brands from their bedrooms. But why now, and how far can they go? Here's their story. For decades, the path to success seemed clear. Go to college, land a job, work your way up, and retire comfortably. But for Gen Z, that blueprint feels like a trap. Why waste years climbing a ladder you didn't design when you can build your own path now? This generation is stepping into the business world younger than ever, sometimes as early as their teens. Why? Because the rules of the game have changed. The internet has replaced the classroom, and social media platforms are the new storefronts. Building a business no longer requires years of experience or an office on Main Street. Today, a smartphone and a bold idea are enough to get started. But it's not just ambition driving them forward, it's fear. Gen Z grew up watching student debt skyrocket and job markets crumble. They've seen traditional systems fail their parents and older siblings. To them, the corporate world doesn't offer the safety it once promised. So instead of waiting for the right time, they're seizing the moment and creating their own opportunities. The big question is, why are so many of them ditching traditional jobs altogether? It's not just about rejecting the grind, it's about pursuing freedom, creativity, and flexibility on their own terms. Freelancing and startups aren't just a trend, they're becoming a lifeline for Gen Z. But what's making this path so appealing compared to the traditional 9-to-5 grind? The traditional 9-to-5 job has always been seen as the safe option, but for Gen Z, it feels more like a trap. They've grown up watching older generations battle stagnant wages, burnout, and layoffs, all while sacrificing their passions for stability that often never comes. Why settle for a desk job when you can design your own schedule, work on projects you actually care about, and skip the endless grind? Freelancing and startups offer something the corporate world rarely does: freedom. Gen Z wants to work on their own terms, and they're not willing to trade their mental health for a paycheck. In fact, many young people believe that sticking with a traditional job could be the fastest way to get stuck in life. But there's a catch. Building a business or working as a freelancer isn't exactly stress-free. It's risky, unpredictable, and often lonely. So why do they still choose this path? Because they know something older generations didn't. The tools to succeed are literally at their fingertips. This brings us to the real game changer: technology. Gen Z isn't just avoiding the corporate grind. They're using tools like social media, e-commerce platforms, and artificial intelligence to build something better. With the right tech, you don't need a fancy office or a huge budget to succeed. This shift toward freelancing and startups wouldn't be possible without the right tools. Technology isn't just supporting their ideas, it's fueling them. What if you could reach millions of people without leaving your room? For Gen Z entrepreneurs, that's not a hypothetical, it's reality. Social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are more than just spaces to post selfies. They're powerful tools for building brands, connecting with customers, and making money. Some of the biggest businesses today started with a single viral post or a creative ad that cost next to nothing. But it's not just about going viral. E-commerce platforms like Shopify and Etsy have made launching an online store as easy as setting up a social media profile. Meanwhile, AI tools are helping young entrepreneurs work smarter, not harder. Whether it's automating customer service, predicting trends, or designing content, these tools are leveling the playing field. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Gen Z isn't just using this technology, they're mastering it. They know how to make algorithms work in their favor and understand that every click, like, and share can mean real money. But with so many tools available, how are some entrepreneurs managing to stand out while others struggle to get noticed? That's where speed comes in. Gen Z isn't wasting time. They're turning ideas into action faster than anyone thought possible. But what's their secret? Having access to the right tools is only half the story. The real question is, how is Gen Z outpacing everyone else with them? Imagine building a business in months instead of years. That's the pace Gen Z is moving at. But how are they doing it? It's not just luck or timing, it's a mix of bold ideas, tech savviness, and an ability to adapt like no other generation before them. Unlike traditional businesses, which often take years to grow, Gen Z entrepreneurs understand the power of speed. They launch fast, test faster, and pivot even faster. If something doesn't work, they're not afraid to ditch it and try again. This isn't failure to them. It's just part of the process. What's their secret weapon? They know how to tap into tools like social media to spread their ideas overnight. A single viral TikTok or Instagram post can bring in customers faster than any ad campaign from the past. Pair that with the low cost of starting an online business today, and you've got a recipe for rapid success. But there's another layer to this story. Gen Z isn't just focused on growing fast. They're also incredibly diverse in what they create. From innovative tech startups to eco-friendly fashion lines, their ventures are as varied as their talents. So, what are these diverse businesses and why are they capturing the world's attention? But speed alone isn't what defines them. It's the sheer variety of industries they're entering that's turning heads. Gen Z's entrepreneurial ventures are as diverse as the generation itself. From innovative tech startups to creative initiatives in arts, education, and sustainability, they're proving that no idea is too niche to become a thriving business. This generation isn't confined by traditional industries. They see every passion as an opportunity to make an impact. Take problem-solving platforms, for example. Gen Z entrepreneurs are tackling challenges like access to education, mental health awareness, and sustainable living. These are not just side projects, they're scalable ventures that aim to leave a mark on the world. At the same time, the push for social and environmental responsibility has sparked a wave of businesses addressing issues like waste reduction, community support, and ethical production methods. This diversity is driven by their values, a desire to create solutions that matter. For them, entrepreneurship isn't just about making money, it's about creating solutions that matter. Whether they're addressing global issues or filling overlooked gaps in their communities, their businesses blend profit with purpose. So what happens when you place this level of creativity and drive on the global stage? That's where it gets exciting. From small startups changing local landscapes to brands influencing global economies, Gen Z's impact is far-reaching. Let's explore how this generation is shaping the world of business on an international scale. When Gen Z creates, the ripple effects aren't just felt locally. They echo across the globe. This generation's influence is shifting markets, redefining industries, and challenging traditional business norms on an unprecedented scale. Whether it's a teenager in USA launching an app that connects rural farmers with buyers or a young founder in Australia building eco-friendly tech, Gen Z isn't confined by borders. Gen Z leverages digital tools and social media to connect with a global audience, creating instant impact. A sustainable fashion brand in London can find customers in New York, Tokyo, or Dubai within hours of launching. E-commerce platforms and crowdfunding sites make it possible for small ideas to gain massive support, turning garage projects into international movements. But the global influence of Gen Z entrepreneurs isn't just about selling products, it's about shaping culture. Their businesses often reflect universal values like sustainability, inclusivity, and innovation, creating trends that transcend regions and resonate with people worldwide. Yet, this reach comes with a price. With larger audiences come higher stakes, greater scrutiny, and relentless pressure to succeed. Behind the success stories are challenges that rarely make headlines. Unseen struggles like financial pressure, mental health challenges, and societal expectations. Social media success hides a harsher reality. Gen Z entrepreneurs are under constant pressure, exposed to relentless comparison and judgment. Every mistake feels amplified, and each setback is magnified under the spotlight of public scrutiny. Financial stress is another harsh reality. Many young entrepreneurs start with little to no capital, often juggling multiple roles to keep their businesses afloat. Traditional funding options like bank loans or venture capital can be elusive for first-time founders. Add the soaring cost of living to the equation, and it's no surprise that many find themselves overwhelmed. And then there's societal expectations. While older generations are often celebrated for working hard, Gen Z faces criticism for their unconventional paths. Their decision to prioritize flexibility and creativity over traditional job security is frequently misunderstood, leaving many feeling isolated and misunderstood. So, how do they keep going? Despite the challenges, this generation is proving that resilience isn't just a buzzword, it's a survival skill. Whether it's leaning on peers for support or finding innovative ways to bounce back, Gen Z has developed a remarkable ability to turn setbacks into stepping stones. Despite the challenges, their stories of resilience and success offer valuable lessons. What do a tech innovator in Silicon Valley, a fashion designer in Paris, and a sustainability advocate in Kenya have in common? They're all part of Gen Z's wave of young entrepreneurs reshaping industries and challenging norms. Let's start with Ben Pasternak, a tech entrepreneur who co-founded Flog, a peer-to-peer e-commerce platform, at just 15 years old. His vision for blending social interaction with online shopping caught investors' attention, raising millions and paving the way for young founders in the tech space. In fashion, Maya Penn launched her sustainable clothing brand, Maya's Ideas, when she was only 8. Today, her eco-friendly designs and dedication to using recycled materials have earned her global recognition as both a creative leader and environmental advocate. Across the globe in Kenya, Nzambi Mati founded Jenga Makers, a company that transforms plastic waste into durable, affordable construction materials. Her work not only addresses pollution, but also provides jobs for her community, proving that business can be a powerful force for social change. These stories show that Gen Z isn't limited by geography or industry. They're proving that age isn't a barrier when ambition meets opportunity. But what's next for these young innovators? As technology advances and societal values shift, what could their businesses look like in 20 years? So, what could the next 20 years look like for this bold generation? What will the business world look like in 20 years? If Gen Z has anything to say about it, it'll be unrecognizable compared to today. This generation is already setting the foundation for a future where borders matter less, innovation moves faster, and businesses prioritize purpose as much as profit. Imagine a global marketplace driven by sustainability, powered by cutting-edge technology, and led by young entrepreneurs who value collaboration over competition. Gen Z's knack for blending social responsibility with business goals could redefine global commerce. The companies of the future may not just aim for profit, they could be solving some of the world's biggest challenges, from climate change to inequality. But this future isn't guaranteed. Gen Z faces challenges that could shape their trajectory: technological advancements, shifting global power, and unpredictable economies. Will they rise to the occasion and dominate global markets, or will they adapt in ways we can't yet predict? One thing's certain: they've already proven they're willing to take risks, challenge norms, and redefine what success looks like. As they step into larger roles on the global stage, all eyes will be on the bold moves they make. If this vision of the future excites you, stick around for more content like this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.